Good morning. It is another morning here, getting started, another day. We are still stuck. We do not have our stain. Unfortunately, it is something that can no longer be bought on the floor in Home Depot. We have to order it online, and we are stuck waiting at the speed of how quick it can come in and product availability. We had a handful of projects we wanted to get done that we needed the stain for, like our barn doors, our trim. We still needed to finish cladding the atrium up high there around those second story windows, and then cladding the staircase wall. We decided to not do sheetrock on the staircase wall. We wanted to do stained wood and keep using the stain that we've been using. So there's several things we are being held up by not having the stain, and whenever it comes in, it comes in. So due to that, all is not a loss. We are pivoting and going in a completely different direction to tile. We have spent some time laying out the tile on the floor, figuring out what kind of pattern we want, whether or not to just do all white, the rip tide, or to do a band of the decorative black and white. And I think we've decided to do a band of the decorative black and white tile across the top of the shower surrounds in the 2 full baths. And if there's any tile left over, then we might, use that as a backsplash in the kitchen or, someplace else in the house. So we are pivoting today, probably tomorrow, however long it takes until the stain comes in. So we're kind of doing things out of order. It's not really, how you do things, but we kind of have to keep production going. We need to keep production going, keep forward momentum. So we definitely are getting used to pivoting in different directions and doing what we can while we have the materials. So that is the goal for today. We are going to start tiling, see how far we get. And when the stain comes in, we'll jockey back to staining and getting our other projects done.
We laid out the tile on the floor, trying to get an idea of patterns, and if we were going to do a decorative band, would we want it up high or in the middle of the wall? So here we're just playing around with some ideas, putting the tile in place just to see what it would look like. We decided to pre-cut all of the pieces, so we measured the shower surround back wall and the 2 side walls, and then transferred those measurements to the pieces and laying them out, figuring out the configuration and which pieces would need to be cut. Brian has this handy tool that scrapes the excess mortar out from the cracks to make room for the grout. Brian and I came down after dinner that evening to sponge wash the tile, get the haze off and any excess grout before it would dry. We like to write on walls. When we do projects, we write the finishing to-do list directly on the walls. We know that paint can always cover it and touch-ups will cover it, but it helps us to stay on track when we can look directly on a wall in the room and know what is left to be done and completed.
Hey guys, we got a lot done yesterday. As you can see behind me here, we got our master bath, our double-headed shower surround tiled and grouted. And we also got the downstairs full bath tiled and grouted on that shower surround as well. So those were the little side projects we had to pivot because we were waiting for our stain to come in. So those are done. But good news, stain came in yesterday. So now we can go back to cladding the atrium upper 2-story walls. Hey guys, so what do you think of this piece? We found this on Facebook Marketplace. It is a bedroom dresser, and we are going to refurbish it and convert it into a double sink vanity in our master bath. We really were intrigued by the artwork here, the columns, and then if I get up closer, you can see the etching all the way across, or the notching, whatever you call that. We decided to go with above mount square sinks with the waterfall faucets. Sinks just have all of the sink fixture parts sitting in them, but it's a little dusty. We need to clean it up a little bit.
So this is this year's sunflowers, and look at that. That's Jamie standing underneath her new shower head.
Yep, my new shower.
Let's just evaluate it for a second. Good grief, that is a happy flower. Do we have any little hardworking visitors? Ooh, there's one right there. Here he is. He's about to get blown off his sunflower.
Big guy.
Ooh, look at that. That's a big bee. See if we got a Mexican sunflower in here.
So
Jamie's gonna pull it out.
We used to plant these back in California.
Yeah, let's see them.
It's a Mexican sunflower, and they're native to Mexico.
Yeah.
But apparently these seeds were mixed in with these normal sunflower seeds.
Yeah, so
Not
they're
complaining, they're pretty.
they didn't that there's only a couple of them that came up. Yep.
Another one, a bright one right there. Oh my God.
Wow, that one is bright. Let's see if I can bring you in for a better shot of that one. Look at that. That is quite the Mexican sunflower.
Switching gears yet again, now that the stain had arrived, we bounced back to cutting, sanding, staining, and cladding the upper atrium walls. The radio was on pretty loud while the guys worked up high, so due to copyright issues, I needed to mute the sound, so you unfortunately are unable to hear their conversation and what they are saying. Brian is marking where the studs are in the wall so that the boys know where to put their nails.
Gotta go all the way around. Anytime you have an opening, you go all the way around.
Good morning, guys. We are getting started here. Another day of work on this house. Let me show you what we got done yesterday. So we got the cladding around the 6 upper atrium windows. So the 2-story level, the higher atrium windows here. We got those cladded with the poplar on both sides. And then behind me here, we cladded this wall, this half wall with the stained poplar around that loft window. So today, and this here is our temporary railing for the loft until we get the permanent railing built. But for today, we have 6, actually 7, including this window here, 7 window casements to build. So we have to rip the lumber on the saw to measurement, sand, stain, and then nail together and install the 6 window casements for the atrium windows and then this loft window. And then if you see up here above all the blocking or the insulation, we need to cover that up with our blocking all the way across the top on both sides. And then after that, I believe we will clad the staircase wall with the stained poplar. And that'll probably take most of today and tomorrow.
Brian would give the cut pieces to Piper, she would sand them and stain them, and then she would give them to Ryder and I. And here we are assembling those pre-cut pieces that have been sanded and stained for the atrium window casements. Brian and Ryder quickly began installing the window casements as fast as we could get them assembled.